Admiral, shifting topics away from the children's book to something that I think is on the minds of a lot of adults. Earlier in the show, we played a clip of an interview with General Hyten, #2 general in the U.S. military, who described a hypersonic missile that China has successfully tested. Sounds worrying to us.
Yeah.
What do you think when you hear that?
Well, I think it's absolutely concerning. And I think David kind of posed the question, was this our Sputnik moment? Looking back on the Soviets when they launched Sputnik and a wake-up call for us. And John Hyten, I think, correctly answered it and said, well, I don't know that it is a Sputnik moment, but it's absolutely something we need to be concerned about. The Chinese are probably 4 to 5 years ahead of us in this hypersonic technology, and it does present a potential first strike capability for them. So I know that the chairman and the entire Joint Chiefs are concerned about this, and rightfully so. And it's a great question on David's part.
And realistically, what do we do about it?
Well, we continue to advance our technology. We've got to continue to keep an eye on China and their advancements, as well as whether or not this technology begins to proliferate, because that's of equal concern. Do the Russians then begin to develop hypersonic technology based on the Chinese model? I mean, these are the sort of things that the Department of Defense will pay particular attention to.
First use is the same phrase that General Hyten used. For us, not in military parlance, what does that mean?
Well, during the Cold War era with the Soviet Union, we had kind of mutually assured destruction. This idea was nobody's going to conduct a first-use strike, a first strike, because they understand that the retaliation is worse than the strike itself. In this case, the feeling is with the first use, if and again, I caveat all of this, I'm not overly concerned that China's going to do this, but it does potentially put them in a position to conduct a first strike before we could launch a retaliatory strike.